Hola amigos! Welcome to another exciting Spanish lesson. Today we're going to be tackling something that a lot of you have been asking me about, how to understand Spanish TV without subtitles. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but Stephanie, I'm just a beginner. Don't worry, we're going to start with the basics and work our way up. So by the end of this lesson, you'll have a roadmap for improving your Spanish comprehension skills, even if you are just starting out. Before we dive in, let's set some realistic expectations. Understanding Spanish TV without subtitles is an advanced skill, but it's kind of like a marathon. You don't just start by running the whole 26 miles all at once. You start by taking slow jogs and building up from there. For beginners, our goal isn't to understand everything immediately. Instead, we're going to focus on these three things: building your listening skills, expanding your vocabulary, and training your ear to understand Spanish sounds and rhythms. Remember, every little bit counts. Even just understanding a few words is a victory. Now, let's talk about where to start. Instead of just jumping straight into Spanish TV shows, let's start with something a little more manageable. Spanish YouTube videos for beginners. These often have clear pronunciation and simpler vocabulary. Children's shows in Spanish. These shows often have a lot of basic vocabulary and they repeat a lot of key phrases. Spanish podcasts for beginners. Podcasts are great because they allow you to solely focus on listening comprehension without any visual distractions. Let's practice some simple phrases in Spanish that you might hear in a children's TV show. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Hello, how are you? Now repeat after me. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Great job. Now we're gonna break it down. Hola means hello. ¿Cómo means how, and estás means are you. Hola, ¿cómo estás? By starting with content like this, you're actually training your ear to start recognizing Spanish phrases and vocabulary. As you get more comfortable, you can start to challenge yourself. Watch Spanish content with English subtitles. This helps you to start connect sounds with their meanings. Then switch to Spanish subtitles. This can help reinforce Spanish spellings and can help you catch any words that you may have missed orally. Gradually reduce subtitle use. Start watching shorter segments without any subtitles and then play it back with the subtitle to see how much of it you understood. Here's a tip. Choose content that you're already familiar with. For example, if you really like cooking shows, try watching cooking shows in Spanish. You're already familiar with the context and the setting, and this is just gonna help you pick up that new vocabulary easier. Let's practice with a phrase that you might actually hear in a cooking show. Ahora vamos a cortar los tomates. Now we're going to cut the tomatoes. Okay, now you repeat after me. Ahora vamos a cortar los tomates. Good job! Now let's talk about active listening strategies. Focus on keywords. Don't try to understand every single word. Instead, listen for nouns, verbs that you're already familiar with, and pick up on the context clues. Pay attention to tone and body language. These can give you hints about what's being said. And then keep a notebook handy. This way, if you hear words or phrases that are repeated but you don't know what they mean, you can write them down and look them up later. Let's practice active listening with a short dialogue. I'm gonna say it twice, and I want you to try to pick up on the keywords and phrases. ¿Quieres ir al cine esta noche? Lo siento, no puedo ir. Tengo que estudiar. Did you catch any words? Maybe cine for movie theater or cinema, or estudiar to study? Great job. See, even just catching a few words can help give you the gist of a conversation. Remember, the key to success is consistency and dedication. Here is what I recommend. Set aside 15 to 30 minutes daily for Spanish listening practice. Gradually increase the difficulty of the content that you're listening to. And finally, be patient with yourself. Understanding will come with time and practice. Think of it like learning a new instrument. At first, you can only play simple tunes, but with time and practice, you'll be playing complex melodies before you know it. We've covered a lot today. Remember, the journey from using subtitles to understanding Spanish TV without subtitles, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Start small, be consistent, and celebrate every bit of progress along the way. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more Spanish learning content. And remember, sí se puede. Yes, you can. Hasta la próxima, amigos. Until next time, friends.